Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hungry Fox channel. And today we're going to be cooking up some pork riblets. I've never done that before, but first off, I have to get this cleaned off. It's probably been 2-3 months since I've cooked on this. It's been too darn cold, but right now it's a balmy 38 degrees out. Snow's melting, and well, Jessie over here, she's got some dirty feet, but if she'd go get out in the snow, she'd clean those off. But I gotta get this thing cleaned off and then we'll get to cooking. And I don't remember what the last thing I cooked on this was, but there's not a whole lot on here, but we're gonna squirt some water on here. Get it all. It's pretty hot, it's about 500 degrees right now. See if we can break all this stuff up and get her cleaned off. Really not too bad. It's had a cover on it, but needs cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so we've got the griddle cleaned off, and right now I have it turned. I have the two middle burners on, and it's about 350 degrees. I wanted to get it down to about 300, but it's about 367, 370, 350, 330. I think that'll be okay. It's about as low as I can get it right now. And we're going to be cooking up what we have. I got this on the tripod. Let me set you down here. What we have here are some pork riblets. I found these in the store the other day. $6.25 for 3.14 pounds. And these are basically ribs, pork ribs, but they're just cut short. I think they cut the round part off of them. And I've never made these before, but I saw these in the store and I'm like, let's give them a try. So I'm gonna get these out of the package, lay them down in there, and I'm gonna be using this sweet rib rub Lynch barbecue. This is made here in Iowa. I thought it said on here. It does on the barbecue jars, which I wanted to use their barbecue too, the one that I had used before. I really liked that, but I think I used it all. But I'm going to be using this, and then just using some sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on these. So let me get these unwrapped, and we're going to season them up, let them sit there just for a little bit, and get them on the griddle. I realize my lighting is not the greatest down here. Need to get some better lighting, but we'll get this going here shortly. All right, so I cut this open with this Farberware, I got a little piece of crud on there, Farberware edge keeper knife. I'll link that down below. I love this thing. It has a sheath that goes over it and a sharpener. So every time you, is this in the, okay. So every time you put it in or out of this, you get a little bit of sharpening. But anyway, I have never done these before, and we'll pull them out of here and see what we got. Okay, a little short, really thin. These aren't going to take long to cook up at all. Jody is in the house. Her stomach's not feeling real good right at the moment. And she didn't even want any of these. She said she'll probably have toast for supper tonight. These are not going to take long at all. A little thicker one. I'm running out of room here. We'll get these all out of the package anyway. Okay, so I have some laid out in the pan here. This hand's dry, this hand's a mess. Let's see if we can open this up. Now, I'm gonna have to, oops, wrong side. And we're just gonna put some seasoning on these. They're pretty thin, so probably not a whole lot here. We'll kind of rub that in a little bit. I used this on ribs before and it was really, really good. Guy that I got a truck off of on my other channel, the Fox Shop Automotive channel, he sent this to me. He works for this company. I think I already said I'll link it down below. Give him a little bit on this side. And then I gotta toss these other ones in there. Let me get these all seasoned up and I'll bring you back. Okay, right now we're sitting about 350 degrees, somewhere in that range. I'll link this guy down below as well. Really comes in handy for a lot of things. Gonna throw a little bit of oil down here. Not too terribly much. And I'm gonna start laying these out. This is not going to take very long. I actually have all the burners off because it's about 400 degrees and I wanted it about 300. Turn them back on here shortly because this will cool it down. Maybe a little more oil. And there's a cat playing on the his buddy's pool for him to cool off in the summertime. If you had smell-o-vision, this is already smelling really good. Got two more here. One there. Scooch you guys over a little bit. Get some oil on you. There you go. Okay, got those on there. Let these go for a couple minutes on this side and then we'll flip them and see where we're at. Yeah, just from putting those down on there, we're down to about 250. So I turned the burners back on. I don't want to cook them too fast, but turn them up a little bit here. We're down to about 246. Right there, we're at, that's 100 and... well, they're up to 200. Cools it down pretty fast when you put some cold food on there. And it's cold outside. And maybe a little more seasoning right there. How about on all of you? And I'm about out. I'm gonna have to order some more of this stuff. Yep, you're flipped over too. All right, we'll give them a couple minutes on that side, and then we'll flip them over to the other side. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. We're gonna give these guys a flip, see what we look like here. Oh, looking good, looking good. Not gonna be too much longer. Get all these guys flipped over. Maybe a little more seasoning, a little more oil, probably flip them one more time, then some barbecue sauce. Like I said, I've never done this before. These are a little bit different than like a whole slab of ribs, but I thought they looked interesting, so I said, why not? Let's give them a try. And ribs are really cheap right now. I guess I don't know about where you are, but right here you can get ribs pretty darn cheap. I mean, that was a little over $6, and you can get whole slabs of ribs for, I've been getting them for $8, $10 for St. Louis style ribs, and I probably got, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 of them in the freezer right now, but they keep going on sale all the time. And I have to say, these are looking pretty darn good. I'm kind of flattened out here a little bit. I'm going to throw some barbecue sauce on these suckers here shortly, and I'm going to give them a try. This, for $6, this looks like a meal to me. All right, so we're getting up there in temp. We're about 175, 180 on most of these. I'm gonna put barbecue sauce on top of these. I'll brush that in here in just a second. Get that all brushed on there. I have been covering them with this dome over here just a little bit. I think I'm starting to run out of fuel, but we're getting done here. All right, we'll let that go for a few minutes, and then we're gonna give them a try. I'll cover that up a little bit. Okay, just had a phone call and I think we're about done here. Let me check. Ribs you want to take up to about 200 degrees. Well, I think we're getting pretty solid here. And we're getting at 180. Well, we're still not horribly hot. Maybe I ran out of gas. I don't know. Well, me, I'll leave them on here just a little bit longer. That one's up to 190. Well, it was up to 190. I'm gonna move them around here just a little bit and I'll get back with you. Okay, so I pulled them off of the griddle. I got them over here. They are hot as could be. And let's give one a try. All right, so it's kind of hard to find the little bones in these. It's like the bone is right here. And so the meat's across here. Give it a try. Not bad. Probably got stuff on my face, but I don't care. Try another one here. I'll be buying these again, I know that. Very tasty. As a meal, this might feed 2 people, I'm not sure. But I can tell you, it's going to feed me tonight. I would highly recommend, actually. And with this seasoning, like I said, I'll link that down below. It's made here in Iowa. That is really good. I'm going to eat these and probably call it a night. What do you think, Jesse? So any of you guys looking for something different to do on the griddle, give these a try. They're just called pork riblets. I don't know if you can find them where you are, but not too bad. In fact, I'd say they're actually really good. I'm gonna get to consuming these. And if you would, give this video a big old thumbs up. Comments go down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.